Chelsea Handler, would you trust a magnetic barrier to protect you against sharks?
Yes.
Dickie Chivell, I feel like you'd trust anything, but would you trust this?
Not yet. Definitely.
Not yet, definitely. Well, I'm on the fence, but at least it's a magnetic one. I hope you're ready for some more thrills, because it is time for Shark After Dark. I'll be here every night with special guests and experts, exclusive interviews, and all the sharks you can expect from the best week of the year. Her show, Chelsea, is now streaming on Netflix. It's the phenomenal Chelsea Handler. Welcome. And one of our Shark Week regulars, all the way from South Africa, it's shark expert and human chew toy, Dickie Chivell. Welcome. Chelsea, this is your second time on Shark After Dark. Welcome.
I know, I love sharks.
Is it something about the fact that they're man-eaters that you can relate to?
Yes. So funny, Eli. You're so funny.
How am I doing? I've done your show like twice, so
Right.
this is my revenge.
Perhaps that is it. I do like it. They are a challenge, you know? You've got to really watch out for them. There's not a lot you have to really watch out for, like, in my opinion, but so maybe that is it. Maybe you made that connection. You're like a psychiatrist almost.
I am. Well, my dad is a psychiatrist.
Well,
so,
that's why I
and
slept
you're on
with
my
him.
couch. Well, thank you. And that's why I'm in therapy. Dickie, you've done some completely insane things on previous Shark Weeks. You went inside a ghost cage. You had a human surfboard. Is there anything that you've come up with that you're like, that's too crazy for me?
Not yet, actually, really. There's quite a few things that I still want to do that's probably to you going to seem more crazy than the stuff we've already
What is something you would love to do that we haven't seen on Shark Week that no one will let you do?
I would like to live underwater with sharks for a few days. Yeah, I'd check, like, really see them in a habitat that they've never been seen before, without boats there, without anything else. I would like to chill underwater for like 3 days and observe them during day and night when they're hunting.
I mean, how do you envision this happening?
I envision me underwater chilling with sharks. I don't know yet how I'm going to do it. All I know is that I am.
You could get a little motorized scooter or something underwater.
I actually have. I've been thinking of ways to, like, put a shark cover on side of like a water scooter and then cruising with them, but they won't allow me to do that. I asked.
Chelsea, you've done some amazing things on Chelsea Does. You took ayahuasca.
Yes.
Did you imagine yourself living with sharks underwater when you were on it?
No, I'm more fearful of snakes. Sharks, I'm fascinated by. Snakes are what I really have a fear of. So my issue when I did ayahuasca, because it brings up your fears and, you know, your deep-seated issues, where I was more worried about, like, having that scene out of Raiders of the Lost Ark, where he walks in and the snakes are just like attacking you up your pants, down your shirt. I mean, that's what I was scared was going to happen. But sharks, I mean, obviously I'm frightened of sharks, but I feel like, I don't know, I've always had this fantasy that if I saw one coming my way, I would just hop onto its fin and take a ride. They filmed Jaws, the movie, in front of my parents' summer house at Martha's Vineyard. So we saw, well, I didn't see it, but my older brother and sister saw that fake shark for many, many months, going back and forth. I've dove with sharks before. I got certified to scuba dive. I like what you're into. I'm not that into it, obviously, because, I mean, I'm a little bit more scared, I think, in general. I mean, you seem to have, he said he was 23. I was like, how old are you? Because you're going to be dead soon.
No worries,
You're
no worries.
good. I mean, you
really
can move in and out quickly. But no, I don't have that kind of fearlessness. I mean, that's real fearlessness. To just jump in the water and be like, hey, buddy.
I'm scared of normal things, though, like commitment, stuff like that.
Let's not get crazy. Yeah. Tonight, Dr. Craig O'Connell tested out his magnetic theory, and even he was wary of it. Let's take a look.
And this is not like a vacation. This is no joke. Just make me uncomfortable. I'm making a break.
I need a second. That was nuts. So you have magnets repelling sharks. Don't you wonder why aren't there magnets everywhere? Like, why don't we have bathing suits just made out of magnets?
I can say to that we haven't fully proven that magnets don't work yet. We obviously want the shark nets gone. I mean, they're killing everything. They're killing sharks, whales.
Are people aware that all the marine life is dying because of this, and they're looking for alternate solutions, or they're going, well, they work, let's not change it?
There is massive controversy about it. I mean, there's a lot of people for it and a lot of people against it. I'm personally against it, and I'm all for the magnets. Definitely, I do think it is a good theory, and it should be pursued up to the point where we can replace the nets with magnetized polls and stuff. I don't think it has been proven quite yet to base everybody's lives on it yet.
What kind of sharks did you see when you were in
Black tip, like what are they? Black reef
The
tip
black tip,
and
yeah.
white
Reef
reef.
sharks.
Yeah, white tip reef sharks. We had scuba instructors. We had master divers with us, and I got certified just to go on this trip. We went to French Polynesia, and so they would have kind of like a pass where they would have like 1,000, white tips. And I had a little panic because you go down, you can't come right back up, and you're a little. It's freaky to be underwater
I found
for
them
the
to
first
be like
time.
very curious, interested, but they didn't want to get too close. And as soon as you blow bubbles, they get shy and swim away.
Yeah, they were very sweet. I mean, we didn't have any problems with them. I had more of a problem with being that far underwater without being able to get to the top quickly.
Yeah.
That was more my issue. The sharks, I was like, okay, great, let's play.
No, I felt the same thing, this weird kind of sense of calm with them and peacefulness. And you see, because the only thing that people really know is when they see, oh, shark attack, or, they see a movie out like The Shallows, and they think, oh, that's what sharks are. But I'm sure you find that 99% of the time, they're pretty peaceful.
They are, actually, and a lot of the time when sharks attacks, I call them accidents, because most of the time there are accidents. I believe a lot of the time it's a mistaken identity, because the shark will, they want to see what it is, they don't have hands, they want to bite and see what it is, and then they'll swim away. If the sharks wanted to munch us, like, honestly, there would be nothing left of you. They would honestly eat you, dude.
All right, well, coming up, I'm going to show you unbelievable footage of sharks from the web, and you guys are going to decide if it's real or fake. We'll be right back with more Shark After Dark. Welcome back to Shark After Dark. I am Eli Roth, here with the lovely and amazing Chelsea Handler and shark expert Dickie Chivell. Having fun? It's fun talking sharks.
Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, I love it. I could be here all week.
Very convincing. All right, Tahiti is home to a plethora of sharks. Black tips, white tips, tigers, reefs, and the waters there are teeming with them. And after my experience with a giant tiger shark, I decided to take things just a little bit easier. Take a look. Tahiti really wanted Shark Week to come, so they invited us, and the sharks we were seeing are just spectacular. I have not been diving all my life. It's really only been in the last 2 years, and it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. We don't really understand sharks. Sharks are the closest thing to dinosaurs. I mean, they've been here millions of years. They were here long before people. This is their planet, and we've come in and inhabited it. Describe what we were just in. Was that dangerous?
We were not supposed to go in the waters, and there were a lot of sharks there. I was surprised the amount of lemon sharks. Normally there are 1 or 2. Now there are 6 or 7. And there was a huge female.
You went in the water with a stick. What do you do with this?
Just to keep a distance.
But if you actually have a stick and there's a shark coming at you, this will stop the shark.
You have to be careful with this shark. It's a big shark. You see, it's 9 feet long, so you just have to be careful.
I don't want to sound like a diving convert, but I recommend to anyone to do it, and the rewards are life-changing. I know, it is Shark Week, not Ray Day. You guys will have your turn next year. I promise. I know Guy Discovery. I'll talk to him. Maybe we'll do Ray Day. I feel like if everyone on the planet got certified and tried it, we'd all have a very different perspective and healthy respect for the planet. Thanks again to Air Tahiti Nui for helping make that dream a reality, and to the sharks for not eating me. Earlier tonight in Jaws of the Deep, the crew caught a never-before-seen moment of sharks in the wild, like this one of a great white sleeping.
8:30, they see something no one's ever seen before. Emma's jaws gape open. She appears to be in an almost catatonic state. Facing into the current, with her mouth open, oxygen-rich water flows over Emma's gills. It allows her to slow down and save energy for her hunting during the day.
That's pretty amazing to see a predator that size being so peaceful, because mostly we think of them as attacking. Do you think, is that what they're like most of the time?
They are very, very chilled. I've often said that great white sharks are basically like stoners of the ocean, because they just
It's
cruise
weird
around like that.
What would make that association with them? I have no idea.
I have seen that before, where a massive female just go and sit in a current for more than an hour, just dead still on the same spot.
But most of the time they're pretty peaceful.
Yeah, most of the time they're very, very chilled.
You've been around sharks probably more than anyone. What are there anything the cameras haven't captured that you're like, oh God, I wish I had a camera, and that nobody believed happened?
There's always things, like the best things never make it onto the camera. Like on the first Air Jaws, we cut the rope and the boat was here on anchor, and I drifted off with that surfboard of mine, and all the sharks followed me, and I was like over there, and Chris Fallows had to come save me with a boat. In Guadalupe, the door of that glass cage eventually broke off at night. That never made it onto camera. I had to like hold it like this.
I mean, maybe you should just be like a human GoPro.
In that, when they towed me underwater behind in the Hornet, my full face regulator ripped out, and they almost killed me, because I was like, I didn't want to stop filming, and I was like holding on, being dragged underwater, and the full face regulator, and I can't really talk, and like that always happens. Then I'll see a shark, but I can't really speak to anybody, and then I'm like, there's sharks everywhere.
Chelsea, did that ever
It's
happen?
just going down.
Chelsea, did that ever happen to you when you were shooting your show?
No, but something did happen to me when I was scuba diving. I started panicking. I mean, this is nothing scary, but I'm just trying to add something. I was panicking.
It's scary. It's panicking.
And I was like, just because I couldn't get my air right, and you know, I couldn't clear my mask, and I was like, yeah. And the guy looked at me, and he was up above, and he was just like, calm down, calm down. I'm like, yeah, you know. And my cousin pointed to this huge shark that was underneath me. It was like 8 or 10 feet, probably nothing big. But he came down and he just swished my mask on my face like this, and he's like, you know, calm down, calm down. And immediately, you know, when you're a woman and you're in danger and a man rescues you, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to have sex with him. You know, as soon as we get to the top, it's just a huge turn on. You're like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we got up, you know, and he took his mask off, and I'm like, no way. But it was a beautiful
You're like,
story.
throw me back in. Throw me back into the sharks. It was safe. It's better off under there.
But it's nice to have somebody come and rescue you, you know?
Well, all right, coming up, we've pulled the craziest shark videos from around the web. But are they crazy or are they clickbait? We'll be right back. Welcome back to Shark After Dark. I'm Eli Roth, joined by the lovely Chelsea Handler and shark expert Dickie Chivell. All right. During Shark Week, we see some unbelievable footage of sharks. And as someone who has made a career out of creating fictional scares on camera, I know that what you see is not always what you get. So we're going to play a game called Debunked. All right. So I'm going to show you guys pictures and videos of sharks, and using your paddle, you will tell me if they are real or fake.
Okay, we got him.
In this first photo, someone's got the upper hand, or might not have a hand at all. What do you think? Real or fake?
Just gonna go with that, whatever he says.
And your reason is because whatever he... What do you think, Diggy?
I've done that. You can do that off the back of the boat. I'm pretty sure that's real.
That's real. Chelsea, what do you think?
I think that it looks real. I mean, something's going on the top of the nose. Like, there looks like another laceration or cut, but I'm not a doctor, so I'm gonna just go with Dickie.
We spoke about it. They have the ampulla of Lorenzini, so if you touch them by the nose there, you can basically put them into a state that we call tonic immobility.
Yeah, tonic immobility.
Yeah, so you can put big great white sharks into tonic.
And as you said, they're probably already stoned anyway. All right, well, the answer is real. That was actually during a South Africa shark dive. So there you go. All right, next we've got this shocking clip. Let's take a look. All right, this is apparently from a dive. What do you think? Is that real? Listen to this. Real or fake?
I think that's real.
All right, both of you say real. Why do you think it's real?
Those girls sound like they're screaming, and it all looked real. I mean, didn't it? What's fake about that? That's like a shark biting an oxygen tank.
I think it's real because you do just sometimes get a shark that's a bit of an ass. So.
It's always that one shark that gets all the other sharks a bad name.
Definitely,
Really
I'm with you on that.
Well, yes, that is real. That is real. 2-2. That was an 11.5-foot great white off South Africa. Okay. All right, this next video is from a crowded beach in Fort Lauderdale. Let's take a look at this clip. All right, well, there's the fin. There's the people. People freaking out appropriately. And there's the fin. Is that real or fake? What do you think, you guys?
Fake.
That's fake.
Fake? What makes you think that's fake, Chelsea?
Well, I mean, because look at the way that woman's kicking. It's not panicking.
Yeah,
That's like
they're very
fake
chill.
panicking.
Yeah, that's very chilled. I'm also not with that, and that looks a bit CGI, that whole thing. And plus, like, if that shark had to be there in that water, with those people would turn brown.
Yeah, that is, yeah, that's all very good reasons. That is fake. So yes, it is a real fake shark. That is it's actually a dude in a suit. All right, up next we have this photo. Are they jumping the shark or not? Or jumping into the shark? What do you think, guys? Is this real or fake?
Fake.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with fake. I mean, that could be a real image of a shark, but I just think they put it in.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's fake, Chelsea?
Because those girls are too young to be alone.
I don't think you see everything from the girls' point of view. They're like, girls don't kick like that.
Their father.
Where are their parents?
Their parents are on the boat, and they would not ever let that happen.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, okay, that's
I'm
true.
with you on that.
That was fake. But there's some very irresponsible parents. Some irresponsible parents out there.
But not that would also take the picture at the same time as they were. There might be irresponsible parents that let their kids jump into that, but not also being like, oh, whoopsie.
Yeah.
That's a little late to the game, don't you think, Eli?
I think so. I think if the parents have a sense of humor and they want to see what happens, maybe they want a lot of likes on Instagram. Some people try to win social media by throwing their children to sharks. I wouldn't put it past. Anyways, last but not least, let's see this photo. This is a diver being attacked. You can see looks like a tiger shark. There's a leg underneath. If you look down kind of in the middle, there's a fin. Is that real or fake? Is this diver being attacked by a shark?
I can't really see that well.
You gotta look down, come down on the bottom. There's a
I'm going to
black
say
thing.
real. I'm just going to say real.
Okay, let's make this interesting. I'm gonna go with fake.
You're gonna go with fake.
Just
All right,
like
okay.
Tiebreaker.
Well, the answer is real. That is me, although it was different. It's actually a shark defecating on the camera. We caught it. I'm serious. I can literally say I made a tiger shark. But look, before we go, look, this is what it was. That's me underwater in the tiger shark, and then right there in the middle, that's the shark duty coming out under the belly. I think that's a scientific term. Then it's going a little farther, and the guy taking the photos literally was like having a heart. He's like, oh my God, Eli's getting killed. He goes,
Let me take some more photos.
Thank you.
Why would you say that there's a leg in the mouth? Clearly your leg was not in its mouth, but okay.
Well, yeah,
No,
you
but
would
he
know.
got on by a shark. So
I can say I made a shark.
Yeah.
By the way, what if that could be someone's fetish? Someone could be really into that sort of thing. I can't believe I went there. I can, because she made me. Anyways, before we go, here's an exclusive look at what you'll see on tomorrow on Wrath of a Great White Serial Killer.
My name is Brandon McMillan. I've spent the last 3 years learning about the true nature of these animals. But there's one riddle I just can't solve. Why did one of these guys attack and almost kill one of my good friends all the way up in Oregon? So if you're a big white shark, why spend all this time and energy heading up north? That is the question, Brandon. Why go north?
I want to thank my guests for being here, Dickie Chivell and Chelsea Handler. What a pleasure. Everyone, check out Chelsea. Chelsea does streaming now on Netflix. See you tomorrow. I'll be joined by comedian Anthony Jeselnik, animal expert Brandon McMillan, and filmmaker Jeff Kerr. Thanks for watching.